We are on our way to the gym, gonna get a sick HIIT workout in and a little bit of cardio. Then we're gonna go to the mall because I need new dresses for F1 in Dubai.
So excited for you, but I can't go. I'm really sad.
It's like rainy and shitty out, but we are still here at the gym.
Still going.
It's raining. Ooh, airplane. What I do for my 5 to 15 minute warm up. You guys can follow me. They're falling down my pants. I found little gems. So I start by warming up on the Stairmaster. I like to work in all directions when I am on the Stairmaster to help warm up all fibers in all planes of motion, which means different directions. So you can try this on your own. Then we switched to full body HIIT, starting with battle rope slams. And here I'm gonna show you a few different variations. Here you can see that I'm actually jumping while I'm slamming, and then alternating with a drum roll and then a faster drum roll. These ropes were quite heavy. You can find lighter ropes, and then here I'm doing a double slam and exhausted, and also static air. Next we did sled pushes. We just did a lightweight on here. You can go heavier, but we wanted to mostly get our endurance up and get it going as quickly as possible. So we did 4 rounds of this, back and forth, switching on and off, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, all or nothing. And here I'm gonna show you a few different variations of sled push. So here you can see I'm starting from the top of the sled push, mainly using the glutes, back, and hamstrings. And then here I'm pulling from the mid, so you're actually going to be using your lats and your core quite a bit here to pull in this direction, and you are also using your quads, so alternating from the back side of the body to the front. And then here I'm switching into a bottom sled push, primarily using the glutes. Here, Brooklyn is demonstrating a clean and press without a squat. It is a single arm clean. And we do one side for one round and then switch to the other side for the following round. Next, we did box jumps. And as you can see here, she's jumping up and then stepping off 1 foot at a time. That was our full HIIT workout, and if you're unfamiliar with HIIT, I'm sure some of you in the fitness world have maybe heard of it, but if you're new into the fitness world and you're not familiar with it, it is high intensity interval training. We did our warm-up on the Stairmaster, and it's always really important, no matter what you're doing, to make sure that you are properly warmed up before you do anything. So because this was primarily cardiovascular training, we used cardio to warm up, and that makes a lot of sense. And I use the Stairmaster to warm up pretty much every day for everything that I'm doing. Gets your body and your brain and your joints and your muscles, everything is all interconnected and working together and fired up so it's ready to actually start working. So before you load on anything, you really want to make sure that neurologically your brain is ready to work out, and you're going to see the most benefits if you do this. And to neurologically turn on your brain and do so in a soft and gentle way, you can do that using a Stairmaster. The purpose of this type of training is to get up to your heart rate max. You can calculate that with the heart rate max calculator that I will attach below for you. You guys can calculate that so you'll know your max. Go all or nothing for that full 30 seconds of work. So in these types of intervals, we did 30 seconds on, which means 30 seconds working, like doing the battle ropes or doing the box jumps, and I set a timer so I know when my 30 seconds is up. I will also put a link below for a HIIT timer for you guys so you can make sure that you're exactly 30 seconds on and exactly 30 seconds off. We did 5 full sets of the plows back and forth, and I would go and then Brooklyn would go for the 30 seconds. She was getting her break while I was getting my work. Basically, you want to go all or nothing for that 30 seconds that you're working. So at the end of these sets, you can see that we were exhausted. And that's exactly how you want to be at the end of it. You want to be panting, your heart rate should be up. You should feel by like the last 5 seconds of that set that you're gonna give up and that you can't do anymore. It's good. If you feel that way, that's good. Keep pushing yourself. And then as the weeks progress, as you do interval training, you want to use progressive overload, and that just means making your workouts more and more challenging, because eventually your body just adapts to whatever you're doing, and then you stop seeing growth and change. So to continue to see that growth and that change, you're going to have to keep on challenging yourself as the weeks go on. So you're either increasing your weight, increasing your time, or increasing your sets or repetitions. There's a lot of different ways that you can do it. And to do it properly, you really need to track what you're doing every week. When it comes to weight training, I'm just upping my weight every week. Not even every week, actually. Sometimes every 3 weeks or every 4 weeks, 6 weeks, it depends. But you really need to be changing your workouts at least every 4 weeks. So you shouldn't be lifting the same weight every single week and every single day that you go in. You should be increasing your weight. You want to get stronger, you want to get leaner, you want to be faster, you want to perform better, then you need to challenge yourself to see those changes. To do this with high intensity interval training, the easiest way to do it is to increase your working time and decrease your rest time. So our working and rest time was matched in these, so we did 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Next week or the following week, we would up that to 45 seconds on and 30 seconds off. And as the weeks go on, maybe, you know, that 45 seconds to 30 seconds is good for us, so we would then just make the time that we're doing it longer. And you don't ever want to be doing HIIT longer than 30 minutes. Anything in excess of 30 minutes when it comes to high intensity interval training is going to deplete you and be counterproductive. You're actually going to be burning muscle after that point, and it takes a while to work up to that. If you're really giving it all or nothing and you're doing like 80 to 90% of your heart rate max for that full 30 or 45 seconds, then you really shouldn't want to be going longer than 30 minutes. That's a long time to be going all or nothing. Yeah, or switch it to Tabata style training or VIT. So if you guys want to know more about those styles of training, just comment below and I can fill you guys in on that and do a whole video on that. But yeah, if you guys have any questions on HIIT, if you want to try this workout, I will also attach all of the details for that below. Yeah, that's all, guys. Don't be shy. I love helping you guys out, and that's what I'm here for. And also, if you liked this video, if you watched it all the way through, please give it a thumbs up. I appreciate your love and support. And also subscribe. If you like this video and you want to see more stuff like this, then subscribe. Why not? Right? Well, maybe you have a friend that you want to do this type of workout with. I suggest maybe forwarding this to them. I personally love knowing what I'm doing before I go into the gym, and I get all pumped up when I watch other people work out, and it just gives you clarity and a focus and an exact goal before you actually go into the gym. So maybe this could help a friend. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Love you. Let's get fit.